on Snapchat, they had a filter that could turn you into a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. And I still have the picture on my phone. I can send it to you if you want to.
Yeah, you
put it right here. I'll send it to you. So, so I was like, okay. And this is when I was struggling. Like, I was working construction, making like $12 an hour, working 80 hours a week.
Jesus.
Well, not 80 hours a week. I was working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. So,
but
72 hours a day.
12 hours an hour?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't shit.
I know, and I was welding and everything.
Damn.
But anyway, so I was struggling, bro. I was down bad. I had a daughter, and I was just trying to get some money. So I was like, and I saw this girl and her Cash App and Venmo balance. I was like, bro, she's got so much money. And then I saw this filter on Snapchat. I was like, I think I could do something with this.
So what you do, bro?
So I used a Snapchat filter, and this is on my break, literally on break at work one night. I had like 30-minute lunch. So I took a picture of myself, a selfie, as me as a girl. I went on Tinder. I uploaded that picture. And I did what you did. Like you said, I just started spamming likes. Spamming. And I wouldn't say I was the ugliest girl in the world, but I definitely wasn't the prettiest. But I had hella matches, bro.
Get the fuck out
hella
of here,
matches,
bro. I did not know this part.
Yeah, there were I had a lot of matches.
Wow.
And there were people calling me beautiful. Like, you could tell that these guys were horny. Like, they were like saying, "Hey, you're so beautiful." There was a couple people that said, "Are you a man?" Which I am. But what got me fucked up, because I was I was money hungry, bro. Like, I was after a bag. I was trying to chase a bag, and I didn't really know how to do it because I didn't ask this girl. I didn't want her to think I'm weird. I'm like, "Hey, how do you do this?" I want to try to do this, but I'm the guy. So what I was going to do is I was going to match all these guys. I was going to find some pictures on Google, like deep in Google, where if you just search girl, you would never find them unless you went to like page fucking 200 or something.
This guy's crazy.
So I was going to go deep, but then in Tinder, I started messaging these guys. I'm like, will you subscribe to my Snapchat Premium, or do you want to like buy my nudes? And you can't use those words in Tinder.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I tried that. I never got any love from it. Like, it never went anywhere because like 4 days in, I had probably like literally 100 matches, bro. Yeah.
Jesus.
And 4 days in, I got banned from Tinder, and I didn't just get banned from Tinder. I got lifetime banned from Tinder.
Wow.
So I would have to change my number, my email. Like, I would have to change so much if I ever want to get on Tinder again. I could try to get on it right now and say you're permanently banned from. Like, I can't get back on it. And I'm like, damn, I really could have made something out of that, bro. But yeah, that's my funny story. I turned myself into a girl to try to sell my body, which I didn't have. I was just gonna get some Google pics.
Yeah.
That ain't it, bro.
This ain't it?
It's not the one.
Okay, I heard enough.
Welcome to the False Nine
Welcome.
Podcast.
Welcome,
If you're-
salty.
If you're a returning viewer or listener, thank you so much for coming back to support us and watch us and to be entertained. If you are new, buckle up, cowboy, because
Or cowgirl.
or cowgirl, but 95% male audience.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, like that's what it usually is. It's in the 90s, so. But anyways, welcome to the False Nine Podcast here with episode 106 episodes in. It's nice and strong. In this episode, we want to clear up some fucking things because you guys be watching our clips and you guys
Roasting
be
my ass.
hating, roasting.
It's like I can't make a mistake, bro. Damn.
We appreciate the love though from the people that, you know, show us the likes and the subs. Those are the nicer people. But let's like I said, we're gonna clear some stuff out. Some things that we said that we were completely wrong about. as in the Cowboys. We'll talk a little bit about the World Cup starting because it's going to start. If you're watching this, it already started, and we'll talk. And then we're going to talk about some online dating. So let's get into it. Last week we obviously talked about the UFC, and there's a clip that I made, and you fucking said I think Charles was going to be one of the best in his weight class, which you said welterweight.
Yeah.
And you got fucking
roast.
I mean, let's read some comments, bro. But what were you thinking when you were talking?
Bro, I was confused. I pay more attention to so I know what fighters are in his division.
Yeah.
I know what fighters are in every division. I don't know the names of the divisions. Like, I know heavyweight, I know middleweight, I know light heavyweight. Lightweight and middle or welterweight is where I get it gets really mucky or whatever. I get confused. I know who is in each division. I just don't know the names of the divisions. So excuse the fuck out of me for not knowing the name of the division. Like, my bad. But I probably watch way more UFC than any of these haters.
Let's run it back real quick, guys. This is the clip. This is the clip. They want to see Poirier.
He'll never win a championship. There's nobody beating Islam. And the only person who can is Alexander Volkanovski. And there's nobody beating him either. Poirier, his best shot was against Charles Oliveira. And Charles Oliveira just got manhandled. And Charles Oliveira manhandled Poirier like that. He manhandled him. So I'm like, Poirier's time is done. Neither one of them are ever going to get gold as long as Islam's there.
Really?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think Islam is until he's going to be like Khabib. He's going to have that belt until he retires.
You don't think anybody catches him?
I don't think so. We both were like kind of iffy about him, but after watching that last fight, bro, how he just manhandled Charles Oliveira, I was like, because Charles Oliveira was in conversation to be the best welterweight of all time. It was between him and Khabib, and people said that if Charles won that fight,
the clip was so great, bro. It was
I just fucked it up, bro. I know. And great. Also, I saw people on there trying to roast me because I couldn't pronounce the last names right. I'm like, bro, sorry, I'm not fucking Russian or. What is Vulcan out? Like, I'm like,
look. Has this guy ever watched MMA before? Doesn't know how to pronounce her last names correctly. It says that Oliveira was about to be the best welterweight. LMAO. Welterweight, you mean lightweight. Man said best welterweight. Such a casual take. Let's see. Casual, he's using MMA math, and he thinks Charles and Khabib are welterweight. Yeah.
Bro, yeah, and like, I understand. I would probably roast somebody too for that. But like I honestly do know UFC pretty good. I just don't know the divisions. Yeah, like, it's frustrating. I'm like, I wasn't a wrestler in high school, so I don't know these divisions.
I still really don't know. Like, if you ask me right now what weight class does Charles fight, I would probably say I would have said welterweight. But
now I know it's lightweight.
Yeah, now I know it's lightweight too.
Like, I don't like when they say I know who the fighters are.
Yeah.
But when they say this is the lightweight champion, I don't pay attention to the lightweight part. I just pay attention to the fighter. I just assumed welterweight because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like when they put the fights up on TV and they say middleweight fight or lightweight fight or heavyweight, I'm not paying attention to the heavyweight fight. I'm paying attention to the two fighters. I'm not paying attention to the title. I'm like, oh, this is Oliveira and Dustin Poirier. Yeah. That's all I see. I don't see the lightweight bout part. Like,
and then on top of that, like, what is, like, if someone was to ask you what's the weight for welterweight? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know.
I think I want to say it's 150. It's like 170.
Welterweights, I don't know. I know lightweight's 155.
Yeah, welterweight is 170 because that's God forbid, I'm pretty sure it's 170 because then you go to light heavyweight, which is 180.
Oh no, then it's 175 because Kazma Chimaev, he couldn't make 175. No, it is 170 because he weighed at
178, so he had to move to.
No, he didn't move, but he had to make 170. Yeah, you're right.
He had to fight somebody else, right?
He fought Holland at catchweight, which was the same thing.
Yeah.
Kevin Holland.
I think light heavyweight is 180 or 185. I think because that's what 185.
Yeah,
that's what I remember. Alex Padilla had to come down to 185 from like fucking 220 or something. So
yeah. But anyways, these white classes, I mean, they can get confusing. But
white classes.
See, I can't even pronounce fucking English right, bro.
Yeah, but it's. I just don't. It's like So the way I compare this is kind of like the NFL. Like I watch NFL every single week.
Yeah.
Like there's not one week that I don't at least watch 3 football games.
Yeah.
And maybe I get really confused on the divisions. Like I don't know. I have a general knowledge of AFC and NFC.
I don't even know what the divisions are, bro.
Yeah, it's like really hard for me. I know for the most part.
I can probably name all 32 teams.
Oh, I can definitely, yeah.
But I don't know what
But I'm
division, because it's like NFC South, NFC West, like
NFC South,
Yeah,
NFC,
yeah, I don't-
AFC. Like there's 4 different. It's complicated,
Yeah.
but I'm like, dude, people really pay attention to this, but it's not really that important until playoffs come, and then you're like, okay, where are we at? Where are we at? But you don't go deep into it. Like you just watch football. So if I don't know the divisions, every single body's in every single division, that makes me not know about football because I don't know. I'm like, dude, give me a break. Like, come on. Nobody pays attention
and
to
then
divisions like
people
that.
were mad, like tripping. I get it, a reason to hate on us.
It was funny, but I was like, damn, I did fuck that up.
But one thing that would like kind of irked me, I said that when you said that Charles manhandled Dustin, I said, bro,
I thought people saying that. I was
tripping.
like, I know y'all did not watch that fight because Charles, like that was the most one-sided fight I've seen
and the
Dustin
thing
Poirier
is,
ever fight.
People, I think because the first round was definitely a round that Dustin probably would have won because he dropped Charles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but literally, what happened right after that?
The second round, completely on the ground, he got submitted. He manhandled him.
I think he submitted him in the third round. Because the second round, it was on the ground
the whole time.
And it was like,
third round,
at that point, you knew it was kind of over.
Because the second round, we were watching it, because we watched that fight together.
Yeah. And it's just like, all right, second round, you just.
It was boring.
Yeah.
Charles was just on the ground the whole time. But yeah, I was like, did people even watch that fight? Like, he really did manhandle him. Yeah. Manhandle as in, he took him to the ground and kept him there. And the whole round.
And he tapped him out standing up. So it's just like,
yeah,
bro.
he got his. I'm like, dude.
Tripping.
People were saying, I was like, dude, y'all are. Did y'all watch the fight?
Yeah.
Did y'all watch UFC or do you watch clips? Because we watched the fight.
Yeah.
I don't know what other people saw, but.
Yep.
He got manhandled for sure.
But let's talk about let's talk about the fight itself. I really just want to talk about the Dustin's fight and then the Izzy fight. So let's go with the Dustin Chandler fight. What did you think about that fight? I think that fight went exactly how I thought it was going to go.
And see, it did not go how I thought. Because remember, I was telling you, I was like, Michael Chandler said,
and he did not do that.
He tweeted that he was going to this fight more strategic to win because he's trying to get a championship now. He's not. He's like actually trying to not go in there and just brawl. So he did the complete opposite of what he said. They went in there and they just
brawled it out.
And I thought Chandler was gonna win.
He was like he was on, what's it called? He was doing pretty good on the ground.
Yeah, he was.
One round. I forgot which one it was. I think
he was kind of manhandling Dustin at times. Like
when it was
his
on
takedowns and the way he right before he lost the fight when he like suplexed him over his shoulder, I was like, bro.
That was crazy.
That's when you were like, he don't got no power anymore, and then he just went.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah, but that was a really probably the best fight this year. Probably
it was a good fight.
Aside from I think Gaethje and Chandler was better. I think that was this year. Yeah, that was this year.
It was a fucking good fight. I was
Chandler. You know you're gonna get a good fight out of him.
But Chandler, he fought dirty. I don't know if you heard that. That Dustin was saying that with the gloves and how he
and he blew his nose on him.
Blew his nose, put his hand over his mouth like this to pick him up.
Yeah, because I remember I don't know if you remember me saying this, but I was like,
because Dustin was like,
if your nose is bleeding, you're not supposed to blow it.
Yeah,
because when your nose bleeds, it clots up. Mm-hmm. If you blow it, it blows that clot out, and then you just start leaking blood. Yeah. So Dustin said that when he was on top of him, he blew his nose on him, and that's why it was leaking so hard. Mm-hmm. And Dustin was like, "Dude, that's nasty. That's dirty." And then he did the fish hook with his hands. Of course, Michael Chandler said it was accidental. Dustin was like, "Nah, that's bullshit. Like you meant to do that," and I think he also meant to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't blame him.
I wouldn't blame him. Yeah, I don't blame him. Like,
bro, my boy was trying to win.
Yeah, your adrenaline's racing, and I couldn't imagine being in a fight like that and not getting angry because when you're when you're in a fight, you typically will do whatever to win because you're just mad and you don't see.
Yeah, you're
straight.
not like
You're not thinking. So
you're not calm.
I don't know how UFC fighters stay so mentally calm and they don't just like fucking gouge their opponent's eyes out or rip their like fish hook them every time. I'm like, dude, y'all are some level-headed guys because if somebody hits me in the face repeatedly, I'm doing everything I can to hurt them badly.
Don't kick them in the sack. Just
something.
But that fight was good. I liked it. I think Dustin has one more shot to make the run at gold, bro. I think he has one more shot.
Yeah, he will make a. I think he'll make a run out of it.
I think he needs to fight Gaethje though. Again,
I don't think he can win that fight.
they fought
I
once.
don't think he can win it again though.
Oh,
You know what I'm
really?
saying? Yeah, I just think
It'd be a good fight though.
because he had a hard time with Chandler, and I think Gaethje watches that fight and sees where Chandler went wrong and capitalizes and beats Poirier if he wants to because Gaethje is like he's the original brawler.
Yeah.
Before Chandler came in, but Gaethje's still like he's crazy, bro.
Yeah. And then I mean Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira.
It broke my heart, bro.
That fight was insane, bro.
Yeah, Izzy was piecing him up
bro,
for 4 rounds straight.
That was a Izzy's like one of the best performances he's had, bro. Ain't that crazy?
Oh, for sure, yeah. But he did what he said he was going to do. He said he had like a chip on his shoulder. He had something to prove. He's actually going to fight instead of playing on the defensive end. So I think he did just that. He really dominated literally 4 rounds.
I think it was amazing how he handled the pressure from Pereira because he was being back to the fence like every round.
Yeah.
Every
round. He was piecing, like if the first round would have went, 10, 15 seconds?
5 seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds longer, that fight was not going to round 2.
No.
Pereira got saved by the bell, and then after that.
It was crazy that he, like, you just see Pereira, like, fucking his body shit.
I think Izzy should have done better with taking him to the, like, he should have fought on the ground more because Pereira is, like, known for being an absolutely awful wrestler.
Mm-hmm. I think it's his brown belt, which is crazy. And
he just got it.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2 days after he fought Izzy,
I've seen that post,
they gave him the brown belt, and then, like, Hamzat and Khabib were like, the fuck?
Yeah, Hamzat was talking mad shit.
Yeah, it's like, but Izzy, if he would have took it to the ground, he would have won that fight in flying colors. But I think he wanted to prove something. Yeah, because he got knocked out standing up. So I think he really wanted to knock Pereira out. Like that's what he wanted to do. He didn't want to submit him. He just wanted to show that he was the better fighter standing up.
And he showed that.
He definitely was the better fighter without a doubt.
But
he just got caught. And he said that Alex Pereira invested in the calf kicks and like. Your legs are everything in a fight. Like all your power comes from your legs.
He did say that like it just threw him off.
Yeah,
so he wasn't shuffling.
He didn't have no
moving.
power. He
said like his movement was like it really for the calf kicks. His movement like was just not as how he wanted it to be.
Yeah. So,
but I mean,
Alex Pereira is a beast.
Yeah.
Now I did say in the last podcast that I think if he beats Izzy, that he's going to run the division. I honestly didn't think he was going to beat Izzy, but after watching that fight, I don't think he's not running the division. I think he has. I think he loses his first title defense.
Yeah, I don't think he defends a title.
I don't think he defends.
I like the guy. Good for him. And
I hope it's against Izzy. Yeah, that gets it back. But
I don't think he's going to fight Izzy next, bro. Because I don't know if I was watching this podcast with Andrew Schultz, and Izzy said he needs some time off because he just needs to recover. He needs to like do some surgeries or go through some rehabs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Robert Whitaker or Hamzat. Probably Hamzat, I would think, is the next fight for him.
I mean, if he can make weight.
But I think he will. But anybody else is going to beat him.
But can you imagine Hamzat against Izzy? Does Izzy win that fight? I don't know.
Well, Izzy's a better fighter than Pereira, but
Hamzat is like the real deal, bro.
Yeah, we'll see when he gets that. Like heavy,
I like him a lot. But anyways,
but Hamzat wins against Pereira because everybody just saw what Izzy did to him standing up. The only thing he did wrong was not take it to the ground. So everybody knows. But
what if Pereira just practices fucking takedown defense?
I think he's too. He just seems too. I don't mean this in a bad way, but too like
stiff,
dumb, too stiff. Yeah, too stiff. Like
I don't think he's mobile.
I don't.
I don't think he got that.
I just think he's got knockout power. He's a huge light heavyweight. Like this dude he's massive.
I guess in like
light heavyweight.
I think you're
just gonna skip that. That I even said that
in the MMA world.
Middleweight.
Yeah, in an MMA world, I don't think he he has a lot of disadvantages because he's a great striker and he's great at kicking.
Yeah.
But when it comes to grappling or in the clinch or anything like that, I just don't. I think those are his biggest weaknesses. And I mean, now when you see UFC, bro, I mean, you see getting people tapped out half the time.
Yeah, he won't defend I don't think he defends the belt at all ever.
But I mean, if he does, good for him. But
yeah, I mean,
Izzy said it himself, bro. They're gonna run it back with or without the belt. He's like, I want to beat him at least once.
And he will next time. I'm 100% sure he'll beat him next time because, like I said, he dominated that whole fight, bro, for 4 rounds in the 5th round.
But it makes UFC, that weight class, so much exciting.
Yeah, which is middleweight, right?
No.
What?
It's not middleweight. That's welterweight.
What is?
Izzy's. I think Izzy's. Or is it light heavyweight?
No, because John Jones is light heavyweight. Welterweight is Kamaru Usman.
Jesus fucking Christ. Now I'm all confused.
Welterweight is Kamaru Usman at 170.
So what is Izzy?
Middleweight.
Middleweight. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
1 second.
Damn, bro. See, bro, this is why we shouldn't even brought up weight classes up.
I was just trying to like show off that I knew.
Bitch.
Let's
see.
Middleweight, yeah.
Middleweight.
Yeah. And welterweight's Kamaru Usman and all them guys.
Gotcha. So I think the beginning of the year, I mean, there's nothing really planned out besides the Volk and Islam fight. You have
they're gonna have a nice card though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then who was the other fight? Brandon Moreno fights Figueroa.
But again?
Yeah, the 4th one.
Bro, yeah. They don't fault too much.
Brandon Moreno should be champion. I think the 3rd time it got robbed.
Well, they're like the only 2 in that division that.
There's another guy named Cara or something.
Oh,
like that.
Kai France.
Kai France.
Yeah, he's good too.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I seen Brandon Moreno TKO him though here in Dallas with the fucking leg kick to the liver, bro. It was.
Oh, I think I remember that, bro. It's crucial. That's crazy.
But anyways, so that was that. UFC was fun. You got every fight right but one.
Izzy.
And it's funny because I'm like, bro, if y'all would watch the podcast, he guessed every fight right.
Yeah,
but one.
You guys.
I was like, I got 2 wrong, but whatever.
Yeah, but the 2 you got wrong were.
Well, was the
you got
Izzy
the
one?
Poirier fight.
I got that one right. I got the girls fight wrong.
That's right.
Was it no? I got the guy who retired.
Dan Hooker. No.
Oh, that fight was funny, bro.
Yeah.
Dan Hooker and the guy that was on the ground. Like, he was just on the ground.
Yeah. And he, like, bro, I was like, bro, this guy's goofy. Because Dan was like, get up. Yeah. And he was just like, but I guess I guess a fighter knows. But the way it looked was like, he was just like.
Giving up.
He was just like cowering away, like getting in the fetal position
but,
again.
No, I'm talking about the guy who retired. It was his last fight.
Oh, yeah. Frankie Edgar.
Yeah. Apparently, that guy who beat him is the real deal.
No, yeah. I didn't know that, but I've seen clips. I've never watched him fight, but I've seen clips of him, and he's still young and hungry. And Frankie Edgar is old and
so good for him, really. But UFC was fun. I think there's no fights in December, is there? Like pay per view? I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
There's no boxing, so I mean the rest of the year, I mean it'll just be so
boring.
Holidays, I guess. Anyways, but I mean January.
The holidays are usually all about football, anyways.
That's true.
Like Thanksgiving, yeah, they're all about football. So,
but you got that Brandon Moreno fight in January. Then February, you got Islam, which in Volk. That fight's gonna be crazy.
I cannot wait for that fight, bro.
Yeah. And we'll see what else happens with the rest of the matchups. But anyways, let's get to the Cowboys, bro. We were so confident that it was gonna be a walk in the park.
Yeah, and that's crazy for me to be confident in them because the Cowboys, as everyone knows, is my least favorite team in the NFL. Like, I hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I even predicted y'all to win.
I know.
I was trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt. I was like, dude, y'all are like, Cowboys have a good team. Packers are like
ass,
bottom of the bunch.
And they showed that they're still ass.
They are like last night against
Titans.
Yeah, I watched the whole game and Aaron Rodgers is washed. Like, I'm done.
Is he washed or does he need
he's
a
done.
team?
No, he's done.
Okay.
He is washed. Mm-hmm. He is washed. Against the Cowboys, I was like, okay, maybe Aaron Rodgers is back. And then last night, I was like, he's against the worst. Like, they're definitely the bottom 5 in pass defense. Now, their rush defense is phenomenal, but their pass defense is absolutely god awful. Aaron Rodgers has some really good weapons with Alan Lazard.
And then like Dallas pass defense is pretty solid.
Well, a lot better than the Titans.
And like, yeah.
But the Titans just he is so bad. Like he had so many opportunities.
Uh-huh.
He threw a long ball to the left to Sammy Watkins. That he had great play for Sammy Watkins. Alan Lazard, he overthrew it like 2 feet over his head. You could tell he is like he's done, bro. I don't know if it's his eyes, he's too old, or
That's fucked up. You
What?
say your eyes.
I don't know, bro. Like, because Tom Brady, he might have some bad games, but Aaron Rodgers just had a whole bad season with
So
one
far.
good game.
Yeah.
I think he's done. Like, I think he's washed.
I think he needs a new team. And then
I don't even think that'll help, bro. Because he's got some really good weapons on right now. He's got Alan Lazard, Christian Watson, which is a rookie who is like, he's a G.
Yeah.
You got Robert Tonyan, like a really good tight. I'm like, dude, you got all these weapons. Aaron Jones, like, dude, he has all the weapons to be successful. He's just not. He's not it no more. I don't. I have him on fantasy, so it pisses. I didn't start him this week, but that's why I get so. I don't even care about Green Bay.
Let's care about Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, and I get so passionate about it. Like I was watching the game last night, just cussing at the TV, like yelling, and I had my kids. I felt bad because I was just yelling.
Yeah.
I was so mad at him. I was like, bro, I don't even like you, but you suck so bad. Why are you still playing football? Like, you suck.
Yeah. Oh, that's so mean.
But, bro, I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers.
They shit on the Cowboys.
You've made me lose money, Aaron Rodgers. So if you see this, give me some money, bro, because you done made me lose. All my fantasy leagues, my DraftKings, my FanDuels, I need that back. I counted on you.
Oh, man. But they shit on the Cowboys.
Yeah, we got super sidetracked right there.
But we showed who the Cowboys are that day.
Dak Prescott needs to go.
I think he's not that.
Because y'all had didn't y'all have a pretty comfortable lead? I didn't watch the game, honestly.
No, I think we were down like at one point by two what is it called? 2 possessions.
2 possessions.
And I didn't watch the whole game because I was out. I remember I watched the part of the third and I watched the fourth.
I know CeeDee Lamb had a great game.
He did. But when we need to get down the field, bro, we don't fucking do it. And then there were some passes that I just seen. I was like, bro, what are you doing? And
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Dallas Cowboys choked. Like how it showed who Dallas Cowboys are. Like they showed us that's why they are Dallas Cowboys, because they just choke.
I think the Cowboys, and I don't mean this I do mean this in a mean way, but it's not because they're my least favorite team. It's honestly because I think it's true. I think the Cowboys are one of the laughing stocks in the NFL.
Yeah.
Because they always look really good.
On paper.
On paper, and some games they look against bad teams. But then they go and play the Packers, which is also a bad team, and they just they get exposed. I'm like, dude, everybody's laughing at you guys. Like y'all just look. Even Cowboys fans. I was reading through my Facebook feed. I was like, even y'all's fans are laughing at y'all. Like y'all are ridiculous right now. Like y'all might have the biggest fan base, but y'all also have the biggest hate base.
Yeah,
and y'all are the laughing stock of both sides. Like that was Sunday after I read that they lost. I was like, dude, y'all are embarrassing. The Packers, really?
I know, bro. The Packers. So, did you watch any other games last week? I didn't really was into football last week. I didn't really watch.
Let me see. Let me see which one I watched.
I'm trying to see if anyone did good or if anyone won a game. The Eagles lost.
I watched that game. I obviously watched my Thursday night football Panthers. My Panthers beat the Falcons. Bucks beat the Seahawks. That was kind of a surprise. I didn't watch that game. Vikings beat the Bills.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, but I told you last week the Vikings are the real. We play them this week, bro.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. That's our biggest test.
There was actually
season.
a lot of really good games. The Lions beat the Bears.
Not surprised.
That's a stupid game. Titans beat the Broncos. Chiefs beat the Jags. Dolphins beat the Browns. Giants beat the Texans. Steelers beat the Saints. A lot of these games are super predictable. I feel really bad for the Raiders.
Why?
Because they are another one of those teams who look really good on paper. They have Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs. Mm-hmm. That's their offense right there.
Yeah.
And they are 2-7 or something. I'm like, dude, y'all. Derek Carr's about to get fired.
Probably.
I bet Devontae Adams hates his life. He even said, he was like, they don't want to throw it to me because I'm getting double teamed. If you're not going to throw it to me just because I'm getting double teamed, I'm never going to get the ball because I'm always going to get double teamed every game. That's what he said. So I think they get rid of Derek Carr because Devontae Adams is going to be like, hey, like, you got to get me something or I'm out. Like,
yep. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the we'll talk a big segment of NFL probably like in a few weeks or something.
But getting closer to playoff time.
Yep. Let's talk about the World Cup, bro. I mean, the World Cup starts in 2 days, really in a day. And when you're watching this, it already has started, and we have seen Qatar open the game against Ecuador.
So the World Cup isn't just one game?
No, the World Cup is a bunch of games for a month. There's soccer, football every day for a month. Every day.
I thought the World Cup was just one game.
No, it's a tournament, bro. So there's 32 teams. 32 teams. There's groups of 4, whatever 4 divided by 32 is.
8.
Okay. Is that?
Yeah.
8 times 4 is 30.
2.
Okay. Sorry, bro. I'm kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Anyways, so 4 group. I mean, 8 groups, 4 teams, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, top 2 teams of each group qualify. So, there's only 6 teams left after what is there? I think 2 weeks. 2
Is it
weeks.
single elimination?
Well, you play everybody in your group, so you play 3 games. You're guaranteed your 3 games on the tournament, and you play the first game, and I think you rest for about 6 days, 6 or 5 days, and then you play your second game, and then you rest another few days, and then you play again. Because each day is only one group. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of mixed like that, something like that. But anyways, 32 teams. World Cup starting, bro. This World Cup, though, the World Cup is usually in the summer. I don't know if you know that.
No, I don't know. Nothing
So and it's November. The only reason that it's in November is because it's in Qatar.
Who?
Qatar. The World Cup's in Qatar.
Where's that at?
By Saudi Arabia and Dubai. Like, it's close by. Dubai's pretty close.
Okay.
So
It's hot there right now?
yeah, well, it's hot as fuck, I guess.
Every
I
day?
don't know, but they couldn't do it
I
in the
guess they're
summer.
super close to the equator.
They couldn't do it in the summer because it's so hot, right? But Qatar, they paid FIFA to have the tournament there. Because what happened is that, let's say you're the United States, I'm Mexico, let's say my sister's Qatar. You make a presentation of whatever, and you present it to FIFA. This is why we should have the World Cup here. And then the FIFA, the board, they make a vote, and they're like, okay, we're going to have it here in the United States or in Mexico or in Qatar. So Qatar went and paid people for votes to have the World Cup in Qatar. And that shit was exposed, bro. There's a documentary on Netflix that came out.
And they didn't get in trouble for it?
They got in everybody like fucking got. Most of the people, a lot of people got fired or resigned because they were getting caught up. People went to jail. People got hit with charges, bro.
Is it really that big of a deal, though?
I mean, it's a big of a deal because how much money these guys were pocketing, bro. These people were getting paid. Now I'm about to tell you, bro. People were getting paid millions of dollars for votes to have the World Cup in this country and shit like that. Same thing.
I was one of those people,
bro.
I'll vote for you.
And then in Russia, it was also fucking rigged, like to have it there. I don't know if anything else was, but I'm saying like,
was that the last World Cup?
Yeah, in 2018. So Putin and his team basically.
Why does people want the World Cup there? Because it brings a lot of tourism. It brings a lot of money to the country, or what?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like.
I'm sure that has something to do with it, though. I mean, tourism brings a lot of money to the country.
Everything that they make for the World Cup, like ticket sales, shirt sales, all that. That's for the country, and that's like for the business, whoever's selling.
Yeah.
But you have to make, if you don't have stadiums, you have to make stadiums that have certain requirements. Like it needs to have a certain capacity. It needs to be updated and have these like make sure they're safe. All this bullshit, right? So Qatar, they had no stadiums. You couldn't have it there in the summer. The work conditions are fucked up, bro. There were so many people that died building the fucking stadiums.
Oh, bad, bro. Yeah, especially in that hot weather.
It was from dehydration and then from just
heat stroke,
like all that shit, and then plus like being on top or something, like people falling and shit like that. So it's pretty crazy how this World Cup became to be.
Mm-hmm.
But what's even more crazier, bro, Qatar play Ecuador, right, on Sunday. They bribed 7 players from Ecuador, $7 million.
Each?
$7 million, I think, together. So I think they offered
million
each a player. $1 million.
To throw the game?
To lose 1-0 in the second half. For them to lose the game 1-0.
What does losing a nil mean?
1-0, so like 1-0. So
I would have done it.
0-0.
$1 million for one game?
I told Johnny, my cousin, I said, bro, we got to put money on that game. I was like, Qatar's going to win the game.
Bro, I mean, I don't got no money, but I'll.
What's even more fucked up is that, bro, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, bro. There's no question. Because Qatar paid FIFA to have the World Cup there.
Yeah.
So you telling me they're not going to get away with paying players?
Bro,
and Ecuador, bro, they're not a rich country. They're not like
they're like a third world country.
And
right?
there's those players, bro. They don't play for big ass teams.
Nah.
$1 million, bro.
$1 million
That changes their life.
Shit. Yeah. They
If
can
I was
quit.
them, bro, I would have been like, I'm taking this
Where
money.
do I sign at?
No, I ain't signing shit, bitch. You give me the money.
'Cause I want my shit in cash.
Yeah,
Big bills. I would definitely do that.
but
That's crazy, bro. And
this is FIFA, bro. This is FIFA. This is like if it was the NFL or the NBA. This is like the fucking people on top, and they're doing this shit.
What's crazy to me is, and I actually just found this out like 2 days ago because one of my games that I play has like this little. It's kind of like Clash of Clans,
Yeah,
but it's not Clash of Clans. But it has this little trivia mini game within the game, and it asked how often is the World Cup.
yeah.
I literally thought the World Cup was every single year. I thought it was like the Super Bowl. I thought it was like the NBA Finals, the World Series. I thought it was just the same as all that. And then I pressed. Well, 1 year wasn't an option, so I pressed 2 years, and then it said 4 years. I was like, "Well, there's the World Cup's every 4." I thought the bitch was every year. So I was like,
no.
Now I understand.
Yeah, the hype.
Why it's because I've never understood the hype behind soccer. It's really boring. There's very little scoring.
Yeah.
But I've never understood it. But now that I know that there's a World Cup every 4 years, I kind of get why there's so much hype behind the World Cup. Why it's the biggest
And this is
like
the
event ever.
Yeah.
Like
and
of
this
all
is
the
the
sports.
only time that these national teams like around the whole world compete for a trophy. You know, and they can't do it every year because it's just not sustainable for the players and the teams.
So do you think if the NFL Super Bowl was every 4 years, you think it would be bigger than the World Cup?
If they did, and if the NFL was popular enough where they had it around the world, and it was like USA versus China, USA versus Russia,
Oh yeah,
then it would definitely be big. But NFL's only popular in America,
that is true.
so you know
That's crazy, the World Cup. But I guess
it's like when they have like I was telling you, it's like when they have the Olympics, you know.
yeah, but it's just one sport, which I guess soccer
It's
is
'cause
very
it's
like
worldwide, bro.
sport. Yeah, football is pretty much America. Basketball,
That one's pretty worldwide.
basketball's worldwide. I think basketball and soccer are like probably the only sports that are
worldwide.
pretty worldwide. Yeah.
But so yeah, the World Cup is coming, bro. Messi, you know who Messi is, right?
Yeah, I know who Messi is. I know.
Cristiano.
Yeah, I know the
Neymar.
big names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Who does he play for though?
who?
Messi.
He's from Argentina.
Does Ronaldinho still play?
Nah,
Ronaldo?
bro, he's long gone. Ronaldo or Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho.
Because when I used to play FIFA when I was a kid, Ronaldinho was my favorite player.
Yeah,
So now it's
no, he's retired as fuck.
okay.
Yeah.
He was the one with the long hair, right?
Yeah.
And now Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's Portuguese.
He still plays.
But
Does David Beckham still play?
no, bro. Anyone you probably know. David Beckham, no. Ronaldinho, no.
This is when I was playing FIFA when I was a teenager, bro.
Yeah,
so.
nah. But Argentina are favorites to win the World Cup, so it would be nice to see Messi win the biggest
That's
trophy.
who he plays for?
Yeah, Argentina. So in the World Cup, bro, like every soccer player, that's their dream.
Oh, I
like,
bet.
to win that World Cup,
Especially every 4, bro.
and it's with your nation, bro. So it's fucking crazy. But anyways,
Do they also get rings like
no,
any other
they
sport?
just
or-
get medals.
So it's okay, literally like
Yeah.
the Olympics. Okay.
But yeah, so it's exciting. Another side story or funny story, not with that one that I'm about to say, but so Cristiano Ronaldo, he plays for Manchester United. That's his club,
Yeah.
and his national team is Portugal, right? So right now, bro, he has a lot of drama with his team, like his club. Like he has beef with the manager.
I feel like I've been seeing this on Facebook a little bit.
It's been all over the internet. He made it. So he came out with an interview, bro, with Piers Morgan. You know who that is?
I hate that guy, but yeah.
He came out with an interview, bro, and he was just like saying like the manager's trying to push me out the team. These players, these young guys, they don't take this serious. Like they're not gonna be relevant in 5-10 years. Bro, he was like, I was like, oh, like he was talking shit because so I don't know if Ronaldo's not that guy anymore because he's getting older. So he doesn't start as much. He doesn't start, bro. He doesn't start as much.
For real?
Yeah, bro. He plays other, and it's kind of questionable. But also too, the manager has a style of play that it doesn't suit Ronaldo.
How old is he? Like mid-30s, late 30s?
He's like 38, bro.
Damn.
But he's still balling though.
Yeah, like LeBron, bro.
Yeah.
Good.
But it's like, look, bro. So let me put it to you like this. He's been getting critiqued for this. He's like, my team. So Manchester United is winning 3-0, right? He's all like, and it's so
What does 3-0 mean? 3-0?
3-0.
Okay.
Sorry. And then the game is only 90 minutes, right?
Only 90 minutes.
Yeah. So they told Cristiano, hey, it's the 87th minute. I don't know if that was really it, but hey, you're going to come in. So he's only going to come in for 3 minutes. And Ronaldo was like, you got me fucked up. And he walked off the field. And
I'd be like, bro, do you not know who I am?
so do you think, like, let's say like they did that shit to LeBron, bro. They don't put him in the whole game. And then like just to his team's already winning. And they just put him in to like finish the game on the field. Do you think? Well, I don't know if it's different in basketball, but
Well, it's not different in basketball, but it's different for LeBron.
Yeah.
I feel like LeBron would never let himself get there because, like, you can't put LeBron. LeBron cannot be a fourth quarter guy like when you're winning because he's LeBron. Mm-hmm. Like Ronaldo, I feel like it's the same. Like you can't just put him in the last 3 minutes because he's who he is. You can't do that.
Okay,
like,
thank you. Because
like,
people were like, no, he's not bigger than the club. And I was like, we're not saying that. But Cristiano Ronaldo could be bigger than the club.
Yeah, like even Kobe, when he was done, washed.
Yeah.
And the last year of his career, he was pretty bad.
Yeah.
He still started.
Yeah.
Like you don't sit people like that have, they'll know when they're done and they'll get out when they're done. You don't, they're going to know when they become fourth quarter players.
Yeah.
But fuck no. If that ever happened to LeBron, bro, I would hate whatever team he's on.
See,
I'd be like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. And people are talking mad shit about Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo's washed. Ronaldo's delusional. Ego Naldo. That's what they're calling him.
He's like in my opinion, and I don't watch soccer, the biggest name in soccer because that's the only, him and Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
They're the only two I really know off the top of my head.
So I think brand-wise, Ronaldo's the biggest. Favoritism-wise, I think Messi, everybody loves Messi.
But they're both people, Ronaldo is not knowing anything about soccer, just comparing it to another sport, basketball. You can't, he's not that, like,
you can't do that.
I don't care if you don't start him, make him like a 6-man or something.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, he's a 6-man, but he's a huge name, so he'll never be anything that comes like in the last few minutes when you're up by 20 points and you're going to win. You can't do that to star people like that.
Or even like because bro, Ronaldo, he's 38.
Yeah, LeBron.
He came to United when he was 17. Like his first, that's 20 years, bro. He's been fucking dominating the game for at least 18 years.
Yeah, so you got to give him some respect.
And I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this guy has won many more things in that club than that manager and than anyone else in that team.
Yeah.
I was like, you got to respect him. You know? And if
that's fucked up,
I was like, bro, if y'all don't want to let this dude play, just tell him, hey, this team, we don't suit you here. Gotta go.
Move on. Yeah. Something like just be. But you can't. That's disrespectful.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's why Ronaldo got so pissed and walked off.
Because he's probably the reason a lot of people got into soccer or watched soccer.
Or inspired a lot of people.
Yeah. You know, like I'm like, it's also a matter of, I don't care if there's everybody on the team is better than him. It's also a matter of respect.
Yeah.
Like you got to respect what he's done for the game, what he's done for your team, and don't treat him like, well, in basketball we call it a fifth quarter. Like in middle school, if you were kind of
for real
bad, they had the fifth quarter, which comes before the regular game for the people who rode the bench to play.
Oh shit!
So you can't make him a fifth quarter player. That's kind of
clip it. We clipping that.
Yeah.
But so that's a side story. But now he's preparing for the World Cup, and hopefully Portugal make a nice run too.
Watch him make the game-winning shot for the World Cup, bro.
Bro, he said in that same interview, he said that if he was to win the World Cup, he would retire. He said, "I'll retire right there on the spot."
I would, yeah, you would have to, because then you'd have to wait another 4 years to win. Like, what's the point?
Well, he knows it's him and Messi's World Cup, last World Cup. That's what everybody thinks.
Who won the last World Cup?
France.
Who's on there?
Mbappe.
Okay.
He's probably the
Nobody
biggest
I
name.
know. Okay.
I was like, he's the biggest name, but yeah, if you don't know him, he's a little brat though. Anyways, I want to tell another story real quick. Anyways, so this is just a funny story that me and my girlfriend were talking about last night. So I used to live in Illinois in this little trailer home, right? So at one point there was like a mice in the house. So
a mice or a mouse?
Mouse?
Mice is multiple.
Oh, a mouse.
So when you say a mice, you mean
a mouse.
You either say mice or a mouse.
Oh, thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
But anyways,
mice means multiple.
Yeah. A mouse, right? So you know those booby traps that are like sticky?
Mouse traps.
Yeah,
where they get their feet get
they're sticky. So we had one in our room and it was under the bed. And then me and my twin sister, we were playing around and I was just playing with something, bro. Tell me why my twin, she grabs the thing, bro, and fucking slaps that shit in the back of my head. Bro. So and then
that shit is sticky too,
yes.
bro.
So I'm like, Crystal. And she's like, oh my God. And then, bro, tell me why, like, you pulled it and I'm trying to pull it off.
Oh.
So look at me, bro. She's like doing this. And all you see, bro, is like the glue, bro. You back here.
Like stretching out.
Just stretching, bro. And I'm like, Crystal, what did you do, bro? And we were so scared to tell our parents. And anyways, bro, I had that shit in my hair for like a week.
It didn't rip out your hair?
It pulled some hairs, bro. But like, bro, when I was showered, that shit feel hard back here, bro.
That's crazy because that glue is strong enough to keep a mouse that's trying, not like mice are heavy, but
yeah,
it's trying to run
move.
away. Like,
yeah.
and your hair just,
yeah.
I would have thought it would like rip your.
No, I didn't rip it off,
bro.
but yeah, bro, it was funny. I was like, damn, I got to tell this story tomorrow.
It probably wasn't funny then, but it was.
No, it was definitely not funny. I remember.
I would have been pissed, bro.
I was like, Crystal,
because
what
then
did
you're
you do?
self-conscious every day when you go to school,
Yeah.
like that people staring at it.
Yeah, but it was funny because we were more terrified to tell my parents though. That's how scared we were of my parents.
Yeah.
Like we're like, hey, like, fucking go to the fridge and get a drink. What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh shit! I gotta ask my parents if they remember that shit.
I just
bro.
learned how to jerk off, and I rubbed it in my hair by accident or something.
Oh shit!
That's funny.
Anyways, man, let's get into this online dating. I know you wanted to talk about online dating, and I guess your experience, my experience with that. And let's just start off. The first thing I want to talk about online dating. You have a funny story, which
Well, we have to talk about only. We have to talk about this first because then I can kind of explain why that story took place, like why that story happened.
All right, bro. So I guess we'll get to that funny story a little bit later.
Yeah, because I gotta explain why that story happened, or it just won't. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start off by asking you: have you ever been on dating apps?
I've dabbled in it.
I've
dabbled, which means I've played around with it, not really like expecting anything, not really.
Yeah.
But it's so like I still have all the apps, and every now and then I'll go in and I'll just be like, I'll check them out. But it's so like.
Have you ever been on a date from the app or no?
I don't think I'll ever would.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
You scared or what?
No. I would rather, because I'm different than most people. I would rather do the in-person thing than, because a lot of people don't like me until they meet me, because I don't get to show my personality.
Yeah,
which is why, like, I'm not the most handsome guy in the world. I'm not the ugliest guy in the world, but what attracts girls to me is my personality. So, and you can't show that online. So that's why I don't really do too much online dating.
So
I'd rather.
You don't get much like likes and all that shit.
I feel like I get average for guys, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Because I have a funny like.
But I also put my kids anywhere in any online dating profile I have. My kids are in there somewhere.
Oh, really?
So I feel like that's something that
they should.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to know about, because I don't want a girl to be posting all these pictures of her, and then like 2 months down the road, she's like, "Oh, by the way, I got 5 kids." I'm like, to me, it wouldn't make. I don't know. 5 kids is a little much. Maybe if she had 1 or 2, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. But I'd be like, dude, 5. That's something you probably should have brought up.
Yeah. So,
are you about to tell your story?
I was going to just say, like, so the only real time I ever been on an online dating app was when I was in Illinois, because I like left here and I didn't know nobody there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Bro, I was in Illinois for about a year. It was like 8 months, 9 months. Never once, and this is just side story. Never once went on a date, hung out with the girl, nothing, bro.
For how long?
9 months. It was crazy, and I didn't realize it was that long till I got back, and I said, damn. I really didn't like mess around or like with no girl or anything when I was in Illinois. Like real shit, bro.
For 9 months?
9 months. Mm-hmm.
I bet your forearms was like huge.
No comment. But that was a time where I like really focused. But it was crazy because I was on these dating apps and I was like trying to like get to know people.
It's hard to get matches as a guy. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and I relate to what you said earlier, bro. Like in my I don't get like a lot. I think I get below average. Like when likes.
Well, I feel like when we think of average, like you got to think how many people are on dating apps.
Yeah,
there's some like most really good looking dudes or whatever that just have sex appeal. They're probably not on these apps.
Probably not.
So when you say average, that's probably like not as high numbers you think. So you probably were really getting average amount of likes because
maybe.
Like
maybe
you gotta think there's a lot more ugly people on these apps than there are
good
looking people, and there's a lot more people who get no likes than there are who get a lot of likes. So
yeah,
that's why I just said average.
And that kind of like also too, bro. The reason why I bring that up is because I never also like one thing that I find very very interesting that I never really like get hit on, whether it's like in person or on social media. So, and like I kind of gave up. It's funny because after Illinois, I said, you know what, like I kind of give up on finding anything like online. Like I was like, it's just never gonna happen for me.
Yeah,
because I'm just like it just doesn't work out. So, yeah, bro, I like went this whole time. I was on like dating apps. Didn't get. I mean, I got matches here and there, but it was just like never went on a date, never hung out with nobody, nothing like that.
Yeah,
and it's kind of cool now because like. How I ended up meeting my girlfriend
at the gym.
Went up to her, bro, and just like she didn't want to talk to me. She didn't want to give me a chance, bro, and I was just like very persistent. And I've always said like I always win a girl over, bro, with like you said, your personality.
Yeah,
you know, I can like have what is it called? Like I just remember I even told my girlfriend I was like, hey, like you know, if I could get you on the phone, like. I could win you over. That's what I told her. And like now, and I was like, if you never like would let me call you or anything like that, this would not happen. Because I was like, I'm not gonna win you over through text. I'm not gonna win you no other way either. Like on the phone,
just by looking at my pictures. Like, yeah.
I was like, I win you over by talking and hanging out, and that's exactly what happened, bro.
Yeah, it's so it's crazy. And I always tell, like, I've always said, and this might not be completely true, but it's honestly how I feel. Truly is how I feel. I feel like I can get any girl I want in the whole entire world.
Yeah, you've always said that.
Like, I think there is not one girl in this world that I cannot get if I meet them.
Yeah.
So I always tell people that, and they're like, well, get this. I'm like, dude, it's not that. Like, I have to.
Yeah.
Like, there's girls who I've hit on, like, over, like, I've messaged or whatever, slid in their DMs. That is so hard for me. First of all, I don't know how to approach, because I don't slide in girls' DMs. So when I do not know how to do it.
Let me ask you
and they cannot see my personality.
Have you ever slid in a girl's DM and then like later on, like maybe 6 months or 1 month, like you see him in person and you ended up like talking to him and like getting to know him? Has that ever happened to you?
I don't think so, so I'm the type of person, if I slide into girls' DMs and they kind of give me the cold shoulder, I instantly lose attraction for them or whatever. Yeah, like I'm like, okay, if you don't want me, that's your loss. Like I'm confident in that sense. I'm like, okay, if you don't want me, that's your loss. But I understand.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not the best looking guy. So if you just look at me from a picture perspective, you're like, okay, he's like, there's other guys I could whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I got you in person, give me a week
Yeah.
just to be friends with you. I promise you, I'll make you crazy.
This guy.
Like I promise. If
Yeah,
you just like
I know, Zach.
yeah, if you just come in it with an open mind and not like this guy's like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like you'll fall for. I'm 100% sure. That's why I always say I'm 100% sure I can get any girl I want.
Yeah.
And like I said, it might not be true. That's just my confidence level. I just have to meet them in person.
Yeah.
And it can't be like me. Well, text this girl and get her. Then I'm like, it's not that easy. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
feel you.
I have to get them in front of me.
Yeah.
Because a girl can like your looks, but they fall in love with your personality.
That's how like I felt like about my girl. I was like, she was very like pushy, and I'm like, bro, just get to fucking know me, and you will like.
That's what I'm
like
saying,
me.
bro. And there's some really ugly dudes out here with some really fine girls, and it's because these girls had an open mind.
Yeah.
And they, or maybe these guys started off as friends, but their personality was so like
but
intriguing.
I really think, bro, if
inviting.
you, I guess this is just like advice or whatever, but if there's a girl that you genuinely like and you want to get to know her, and like, if she's not like, don't fucking talk to me, and she's just like, iffy, I'm one of those people like, bro, just keep trying, be persistent. Let her know what your intentions are. Don't be like, oh, well, we can be friends. No, be like, yo, like, I want to get to know you. I want to take you out. I want to see like if we can be something more.
Yeah.
Because I think also too, let me ask you this. Do you think like as a guy, once you meet a girl, like you're like, okay, I like you. I want to get to know you like that. It's not like, oh, I just want to be your friend. Do you think a guy just instantly knows like what they want from a girl?
I think it's more biased for guys because guys pay more attention to sex appeal.
Yeah.
And I like when I say this, I'm like, it's really biased for me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. It's just what I'm not, I don't like. So if a girl looks at me and she's not attracted to me, I'm going to ask her, I'm like, well, just hang out with me. You'll fall in love with my personality.
Yeah.
And they might say no, and I'll get upset. I'll be like, well, that's not fair. I'm not a 0. I might not be a 10. I'll give myself like a solid 7.5, 8 at least. But if you meet me and you get my personality, I'm a 10. So on the flip side of that, if I match with a girl on an online dating site or something, and I'm just not sexually attracted to her at all, there's a 0% chance I'm going to open my mind enough to meet this girl and let her try to win me over her personality. Because at the end of the day, guys are mainly driven by sex appeal. Like they have to be attracted to you. I don't care what nobody says. I feel like you have to be attracted to a girl to even think about, because there's a fine line
girls
between
have to be
lust
attracted to you too.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, dude. I've seen some ugly girl or some ugly dudes.
I think it grows on like girls like, oh, you know what, he is good looking. Because my girl used to never compliment me at the beginning, bro, and now all of a sudden I am the handsomest person in the world to her, which it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, I mean, they're still like Jason Statham.
Yeah,
like Chris Evans, The Rock.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Alvaro.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like I went from being like a guy shit and I want to talk to, because I even asked her, it's like, before we met, I was here at the gym, like, so did you think I was good looking? And she's like, I mean, I saw, it's just like, there was nothing to like, oh, there's just a normal guy.
Yeah.
And I said, damn, bro, I really thought you was into me.
And that's also crazy because the girl I dated at the dealership we worked at together, she like later on after I got her to hang out with me finally, she was like, I never really found you like overly attractive. Like I never would have came on to you if you wouldn't have came on to me. But my personality, I was persistent for one, and my personality is what made her like. So I don't know, bro.
I feel like maybe girls find like personality attractive.
They want somebody who makes them feel good and who makes them laugh.
Yeah. Well, I think they love having a good time. Like,
oh yeah. Like I said, making them laugh is super important, which is what I'm good at. That's like my biggest strength. And then, it's a strength and a weakness. I can make girls feel good, and I know that's the way to get in their heads and their hearts. And I don't always mean it, which is really bad. I know.
Oh God, Zachary.
But
you're a funny guy.
Guys do that. Guys know what girls like. For the most part, guys know if you want a girl to do this for you, you need to tell them this.
Yeah.
And it's like clockwork, bro.
This guy said it's clockwork. Oh my god.
Okay, I mean that, and like, I'm not out here like dogging out all these girls, but I'm just saying, like, I've learned now, like, I've just kind of been on I'm a wrecking ball. I just crashed through these girls, so I'm trying to do better about like being blunt with people and not giving them all this false hope that I'm used to, just so I can get what I want from them. Yeah, which sounds also bad, but guys typically only want one thing. We're guys. Yeah. So I'm trying to not hurt people in the process. But yeah, bro, it's
But anyways, back to
if Pete Davis can get Kim K, I can get Kim K.
Hey, that Pete Davidson definitely has personality.
That's what,
and he has decent, I guess, like, apparently he got like a nice wiener.
So do I. I've never showed you
Shut the fuck up.
I've never showed it to you. I'm pretty sure I have.
I've seen it, yes.
Okay. I feel like mine's nice.
Good for you.
You don't think so?
Dude, I'm not going to comment on that.
Oh.
Good for you.
Well, you were just saying Pete Davidson did, like I didn't.
No, but like, I mean, you see it on the internet, like, it's
like
Pete
he's
Davidson got that,
yeah,
whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but back to, like I said, back to the thing, like, no luck, I guess. Like online dating, right?
Yeah, 9 months, bro. That's crazy.
It was crazy, but I mean, it was cool. Nothing wrong with it. But then again, like, what is it called? It's so, I don't know. I find my, how do I say it? Like, I don't want to say like online dating, but like me approaching like girls or stuff, anything like that, bro. I always found it really interesting, like for me, cause like, and not unless I see it differently, cause like I see other dudes, whatever. And I'm like, damn, like that's all it took, you know? Mm-hmm. And like for me, bro, I've always found it like, I don't want to say like difficult, but I always just found it harder. Like
to approach a girl?
No, not approach a girl, because like I've gotten rejected. Like
I've witnessed it at walk-ons. You don't remember that?
I don't. I think you said this in front of my girlfriend too.
Well, it was way before her. Way before her. But yeah, it was me, you, Eric. It was a few of us at walk-ons, and you went up to one of the waitresses.
Mm-hmm. But like, I mean, that's one of those things. Like in the past, like I'm always like, how is it called? I'm a confident guy, bro. You know. Yeah. So I'm like, I can fucking get this girl or this and that. But also too, like I'm also aware, like if a girl don't fucking like me, that's not my fight. Like that's not like because I don't look good, or it's just, you know what, like
I'm not her type.
Man, it's just not, you know, whatever, right? So, but yeah, and then I swear, bro, I swear to God, like. If you would have, I don't know, you weren't there. There was a lot of people, you know, like Rolando, Eric, what's his name, bro? He works in the fucking, I don't know if he still works there, but Fabian. Yeah. He was there. Who else was there, bro? There's a few people there from work. And like I was like talking shit. I was like, man, that girl over there, she's fine, bro. Blah blah blah.
Where was this at? The gym?
The gym. We were playing basketball. And like, you ain't gonna go talk to her. I was like, bet I will. And I ended up going to her, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go talk to her. And she wasn't there when I walked out. So I went to the restroom, came back, and I was like, okay, there she is. And then I just started talking to her, and I said, hey, like, you know, what's up? I didn't say it like that, but I said something like, what did I ask her? And I was like, hey, like, sorry to interrupt you during your workout, but I just wanted to say, like, I think I complimented her.
You got a nice gluteus maximus?
No, I didn't say any of that. But I complimented her on something. I asked her what her name was, and I told her my name. And then I was like, hey, it was funny because I was like, hey, like, can I get your number? And she was like, no. Like, she rejected me, right? So she was like, you can get my Instagram. And I lied to her, and I was like, I don't have an Instagram.
I remember you told me the story. Yeah.
So, and then I was like, do you have a Snapchat? And she's like, no, I don't got Snapchat. And I was like, well, I guess you got to give me your number. And then, like, and that was something I did that was like, that was from my personality, because it was obviously charismatic. And I think she was just like, okay, like, I'll give you my number.
All right, you got me.
Yeah. So, and then I was slick, bro. And this is one guy, this is a tip I would tell all these guys. Like, and I said, okay, like, she gave me her number, and I said, okay, I'm going to save you under, like, Michelle that goes hard at the gym, something like that. I gave her, like, a nickname, right?
Yeah.
So, and, like, this is me playing the game now, right? So, and all these guys give a girl a nickname or a reason why you remember her, right? Yeah. So when I texted her, I was like, hey, Michelle, is this Michelle that works out or that goes hard or something like that? And then she replied with some more game, and she's
This
like,
is your girl? We're talking about your girl right now?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Did you not know her name was Michelle or what?
No, I knew her name was Michelle, but you didn't say. You just said I saw this girl at the gym. I went and hit on. They said I wouldn't, so I did.
Oh no, yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, I remember you telling me the story, but I didn't.
No,
not
this
know
is
it was,
this is
I didn't
Michelle,
know it was
my
Michelle.
girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was confused. I was like, bro, does Michelle know that you're using her name for another girl?
No, this is Michelle, my
Okay.
girl. Damn, I'm just saying her name like nothing. That's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I text her. I'm like, hey, is this Michelle from Goals That Works Out Hard? And she was just like, yeah, this is Michelle. Is this? And she said something funny after that. She came back with some game too. I was like, oh, okay, you got some game.
Okay.
And then from there, bro, I think the next day, I don't know how I ended up getting her on the phone. Like it was later that week or something. But
Yeah.
after that, and then I asked her out, and then I told myself, do not ask this girl on a date on the fucking phone or through text. So if you see her at the gym again, ask her out. Be like, hey, do you want to hang out? You know? And that's what I did, bro. And I was like, it'd be harder for her to say no in person.
Yeah, because
You know?
I'm the same way, bro. It's hard for me to say no to, because most people are generally people pleasers. They don't want to hurt your feelings. So if you ask them out, they're usually gonna say yes.
Yeah.
So that's why I always tell people, I'm like, just shoot your shot, bro. Like in person, if they have a boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
And they might lie and say they have one. But
yeah, it happens.
if they don't know how to lie, and they'll usually tell you yes, and then once you get them out, like y'all go out, then hey.
So have you? So you say you've never? I've never had that. I guess like that concludes that I've never been on a date or hung out with anybody.
Yeah, I've never
dated.
I've done, like I've said, I've done online dating. I've had a pretty good amount of matches.
But I don't think I've ever talked to anybody. Like I've had matches, but I just don't talk to them.
Most of the people I match with, I don't, because I do not know how to approach a person in text message. Like if we're what do I say? Like after we match, then what?
Yeah, because if you say hey, that's kind of fucking lame.
Yeah, it's like, do I press the wave button? It says wave at them, and I'm like, okay. Do I what do I do? So I usually just leave it alone. I'm like, okay, well, they'll message me if they want to, which is bad because they're probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So I've never really had anything come out of online dating. And another thing, I'm super skeptical about it because a lot of people that do online dating now, you'll see a lot of really beautiful girls, and they will only be on those websites because when you see them, you're like, there's no way she's single.
Yeah.
She can have any guy she wants, maybe not literally, but figuratively. And she's on this online dating, and then when you do match with them or whatever, and you message them, they're like, do you have a Snapchat? Or and then they get you on Snapchat, and then they start promoting their OnlyFans or sending you provocative stuff. And I don't know why I'm like this. I'm not like somebody who partakes in watching a lot of porn or anything like that. If I add a girl on Snap and she just randomly starts sending me nudes to promote, or like revealing stuff to promote her whatever, I instantly delete it.
Yeah.
I instantly delete her, will block her, whatever. I'm like, I will never pay you to see any part of your body. I don't need to do that, whatever. So it's hard to find genuine girls on online dating sites, especially now, because most of them have seen what stuff like their Snapchat premiums, their OnlyFans, stuff like this can do for them and do for other people. So they're using their body for monetary gain instead of
it's pretty smart.
using these. It is very smart. Instead of using these sites to actually find somebody to care about them, they're using it for monetary gain. So money has become so much more important than love and anything nowadays. It's hard to do the online dating thing.
That is very true. I didn't even think about that till you mentioned it to me earlier, how like some girls.
I talked to an OnlyFans girl. That's why I know this. Or when I talked to her, it wasn't OnlyFans.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans, it was Snapchat Premium.
Yeah, but they I mean, it's kind of like if you're a girl and like, I mean, you can just post like, I mean, you can be on like Tinder or I don't know the other ones, but
Bumble.
Yeah, you can be on those, and like you can just post something, and then you can just spam liking everybody.
And 90% of those guys will match with you, because most of these girls who do Snapchat Premium or OnlyFans, they're usually pretty girls that people want to see, and they're usually girls who have always been hit on,
Yeah.
or always been sexualized. So they know that if they do this, they'll make money doing it. So they know that they're going to get a ton of likes, a ton of matches. So then it's easy money, but it takes away the point of online dating. I hate it. I hate it. But I do have a funny story.
Yeah.
From it.
Let's hear it, brother. This is what I want to fucking.
Yeah. So
did you do this after or before you knew about the OnlyFans and
so this was before OnlyFans ever existed.
Okay.
So this was before OnlyFans existed. This is when I worked construction. So I would say 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. So I talked to this girl, and she was like, she did Snapchat. She had Snapchat Premium, which is just a Snapchat, but people pay you to send them pictures and stuff. So she had a Snapchat Premium, and she had like her Cash App had like $12,000 in it when I looked one time. Her Venmo had like $15,000 in it one time. Damn. And I was like, this is from just people just wanting to see you naked. Yeah. Like, I get this shit for free. People are literally paying you all this, and like any time throughout the day, and they'll mail her gifts.
Wow.
They'll just give her like $500 randomly to say, like, these really weird guys literally fall in love with these girls.
Yeah.
And will send them just money.
That's crazy.
So I was like,
I think that shit's crazy, bro.
It is. I would never in my motherfucking life.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I would never pay to see one girl in my. I don't care how good looking you are. I would never pay to see you naked. I don't give a shit. You're not that special for my money, and I don't got none. So that might be why I sue. But anyways, so this is around the same time that on Snapchat they had a filter that could turn you into a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, and I still have the picture on my phone. I can send it to you if you want to.
Yeah, you
put it right here. I'll send it to you. So, so I was like, okay, and this is when I was struggling. Like, I was working construction, making like $12 an hour, working 80 hours a week.
Jesus.
Well, not 80 hours a week. I was working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. So,
but
72 hours a day.
12 hours an hour?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't shit.
I know, and I was welding and everything.
Damn.
But anyway, so I was struggling, bro. I was down bad. I had a daughter, and I was just trying to get some money. So I was like, and I saw this girl and her Cash App and Venmo balance. I was like, bro, she's got so much money. And then I saw this filter on Snapchat. I was like, I think I could do something with this.
So what you do, bro?
So I used a Snapchat filter, and this is on my break, literally on break at work one night. I had like 30-minute lunch. So I took a picture of myself, a selfie, as me as a girl. I went on Tinder. I uploaded that picture. And I did what you did. Like you said, I just started spamming. And I wouldn't say I was the ugliest girl in the world, but I definitely wasn't the prettiest. But I had hella matches, bro.
Get the fuck out
hella
of here,
matches,
bro. I did not know this part.
Yeah, there were I had a lot of matches.
Wow.
And there were people calling me beautiful. Like, you could tell that these guys were horny. Like, they were like saying, "Hey, you're so beautiful." There was a couple people that said, "Are you a man?" Which I am. But what got me fucked up, because I was I was money hungry, bro. Like, I was after a bag. I was trying to chase a bag, and I didn't really know how to do it because I didn't ask this girl. I didn't want her to think I'm weird. I'm like, "Hey, how do you do this?" I want to try to do this, but I'm the guy. So what I was going to do is I was going to match with all these guys. I was going to find some pictures on Google, like deep in Google, where if you just search naked girl, you would never find them unless you went to like page fucking 200 or something.
This guy's crazy.
So I was going to go deep, but then in Tinder, I started messaging these guys. I'm like, will you subscribe to my Snapchat Premium, or do you want to like buy my nudes? And you can't use those words in Tinder.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I tried that. I never got any love from it. Like, it never went anywhere because like 4 days in, I had probably like literally 100 matches, bro. Yeah.
Jesus.
And 4 days in, I got banned from Tinder, and I didn't just get banned from Tinder. I got lifetime banned from Tinder.
Wow.
So I would have to change my number, my email. Like, I would have to change so much if I ever want to get on Tinder again. I could try to get on it right now and say you're permanently banned from. Like, I can't get back on it. And I'm like, damn, I really could have made something out of that, bro. But yeah, that's my funny story. I turned myself into a girl to try to sell my body, which I didn't have. I was just gonna get some Google pics.
So like, did you ever get to the point where like someone was like, "Yeah, I'll buy your nudes"?
Nope.
Why?
I don't know.
No one responded to
Nobody responded after I said that. 'Cause I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So I guess there's ways like you have to interact with this person first, and then you're like, "What's your Snap?" And then you get them
you
on your Snap.
you didn't know the game, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know the game. And then you get on Snap, you send them a few like seductive pictures of you, and then they're like, "Let me see more." And like, well, there's a price.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What's the price?" And then now I know. But then I was just like, "Hey, want to see my body for some money?" Like, what you trying to do?
This guy's.
So I have a lifetime ban on Tinder. I still have the profile picture that I used, so I'll send it to you. But yeah, bro, and that just goes to show, like, I'm a guy and I was money hungry.
Bro, I bet there's a few guys out here making money off some fake ass nudes.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you know if I would have knew the game, I should have asked that girl, bro.
Yeah,
I should have asked that girl to put me on game.
You still be in business now?
Yeah, bro. I'll probably be in Cali right now. OnlyFans professional.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I got a lifetime ban from Tinder.
Well, that's how you get lifetime ban on Tinder.
Yeah.
Well, bro, I don't know what to say. I think that's a perfect ending.
Yeah.
So I mean, all I really got to say is, if you're looking to date, I would still recommend like meeting someone in person. I think there's nothing more better than that. I'm currently in a relationship where I met this person.
Yeah, you always want to do the in person thing.
And like, I'm like 95% sure that me and this person are probably going to end up working out and
getting married
together.
And shit.
Yeah. I'm really sure. And there's a lot more reasons, not just because I went up to her. There's a lot of stuff behind it.
Yeah.
But it definitely would have been a lot different if we would have met online. Everything that happened, how it happened in person was.
Yeah. Online dating is just hard.
That too, but you don't get that experience, bro. Like it's so funny now, like, oh, you didn't even want to talk to me before.
Yeah.
Or like those first few dates where we, those are pretty nice memories that I don't think you can do that when you meet somebody online. Something like that. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if you want to say anything else before we go.
I was going to say, online dating, most people are usually on it for the wrong reasons. Guys are on it for hookups. Girls are on it for money. Typically. There might be some people on it for the right reasons, but I would just be careful on online dating for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. So, guys, you heard it here first on the False Nine. Peace and love. Hold on. We got to leave with... Hold on. We got to leave it out with the song. What song do you want to listen to before we go? All right, dude, you're taking too long.
I don't know.
Drive it downstairs, better hurry up.
Oh.
Savage got a new stick, you wanna dirty up. Touchdown in NY, tear the Mercer up. Hey, Mo take a shades with the great sense.